Hello viewers, BananaBoss here with another Scratch experimental episode, or whatever it's called. So it's been a bit of a while since I last did one, mainly because I couldn't really think of any experimental things to do, even though I'm not meant to think of it. But I finally decided something to do. I'm not exactly sure what the games are called, but it's basically a game where if you're holding the screen you go up, and if you're not then you go down, and if you touch the edge then you lose. So first of all we need to create our sprite. So I'm just going to do a simple line. Of course you can do something a bit more complex than that, but I'm not feeling very creative. So let's just do that. And let's make sure, okay, so the center is almost correct. There we go. Now it's complete. Now it's perfect. Alright, so what we want to do is when the green flag is clicked, we want to go to X0, Y0. Right, now we want to create a few new variables. So we want to create score, multiplier, speed, and we also want to create, I'm trying to think of it now. Timer, that's one. Alright, so what we want to do is forever, we want two ifs, and also at the beginning we need to set all four of these to something. So I'm going to set the timer to 0, I'm going to set the score to 0, I'm going to set the speed to 1, and I'm going to set the multiplier to 1. Right, so now we need to do this. So if key space pressed, oh no, I meant if else, not an if. Right, so we want if and else. So if key space pressed, we want to change y, and then we want to get the multiply operator. So we want to put a 1 there, and we want to put the speed there. Oh no, actually no. We want to multiply it by 4.5, and then if it isn't, and if that isn't done, then we want to change it by that multiplied by minus 4.5. So let's just test this. Alright, perfect. We also want to create a new one. Actually no, we don't even have to do that. Let's just add a little forever here. No, there's no point of adding it there. Alright, so let's add when green flag is clicked, and let's put a forever. We want to wait 1 second, and we want to change two things. So we want to change timer by 1, and we want to change score by operator multiplier times by 1. Alright, so because the multiplier is 1, our score will be going up by 1. And this is where our next list comes in. So this is going to be using a few of the variables. It'll be using the speed and multiplier. So you want to get a forever, want to put if, you want to get the equals operator. In the first part we want to put timer. And then in the middle we want to set two things. So we want to set the multiplier, and we also want to set the speed. So let's say if timer equals 15, set multiplier to 1.5 and set speed to, let's say, 1.2. And then duplicate this. Right, if timer equals 30, we want to set multiplier to 2 and set speed to 1.4. Duplicate this again. If timer equals 50, set multiplier to 2.5 and set speed to 1.6. If timer equals 70, set multiplier to 3, set speed to 1.8. And also so you can have this going on as long as you want, of course. And we also want if timer, well of course you don't need this many. You can have as many as you want depending on how long you want the game to go until it just goes on forever. So if timer equals 100, set multiplier to 3.5, set speed to 2, so on. Alright, so now what we want to do, we want to create the thing that basically sees if you've lost. So we want to get when green flag is clicked, forever, if, we want to put touching edge, what's that? Touching edge, we want to stop all. But first of all, let's broadcast something so that we all know what our score is and everything. So we want to broadcast stop. Alright, this is where our backdrop's coming. So I'm going to get just a simple backdrop, which is going to be the beginning one, which is going to be this lovely ray one. And then I'm going to create my own backdrop, so new backdrop. And this is going to be on a red background, because watermelon. Oh, I know, that's a really bad red colour. And I want to get small black things like the pips and everything. Well, not pips, seeds, that's it. So let's just do that. And in the middle, you want a big piece of text. So let's have it in white writing saying, "You lose." Let's have it huge writing. So about this big. Alright, so when start is clicked, we want to switch backdrop to raise. And now, when I receive stop, we want to, let's just duplicate this. Want to switch backdrop to backdrop 1, let's just name that. You lose. Alright, so let's test this. So, perfect. Alright, there we go, it's got a bit faster and our speed is going up. No, our score is going up, I mean. Okay, this is all good. Right, there we go, it's faster now. Right, so let's do one more little thing. Trying to remember. Oh yeah, you don't have to do this, I don't think, because this is something that's just a thing you can do if you've finished and want to just add a little bit more to make it a bit cleaner and everything. So let's create a sprite for each of the variables that we want to show. So we do not want to show every variable, so I'm going to show you that in a bit, because some of the variables you just don't need to know at all. Alright, so we want to change score to a large readout. Oh. Score. Alright, so these are the ones we want to show. We want to show multiplier and we want to show timer, but we actually don't want to show the speed, so let's just hide speed. Alright, so now let's create another one. So this will be timer. Right, let's make this bigger as well. Alright, there we go. Now let's just put this a bit more further along. Let's create, why did that randomly go down? Okay, let's create a final variable, not variable, sprite, which will be the multiplier one. Okay, so again, we want to make this a bit bigger. So, there we go, perfect. Alright, so yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Please like, comment, favourite and subscribe, and I will see you all next time. But before I go, I'm going to give you a few things that you could do if you want to do this that are extra. So what you can do is you can make a little area that you want to move around in. So instead of it touching edge, you can make it touching colour. So say that it's green there, it will be until touching colour. Alright, and another thing that you could do, when you do touch it, you could play a sound. So I don't have a sound, but for example, let's play the sound meow. You can find any sound you want, really. So let's play sound meow until done. Alright, so let's just do this now. There we go. And now it's stopped. Alright, so yeah, hope you enjoyed. Please like, comment, favourite, subscribe. It means so much, and I will see you all next time. BananaBoss, out.